Tonight, for the first time in months, almost a year maybe, I went to Aquafitness. I used to go to Aquafit at least once a week. Um, it made me feel better, it made my body feel better. I all the little white noise things that come from having multiple sclerosis disappear when you're in the water. I don't have to worry about stability or falling over. You just float. And Deep Aquafit, you get um, a floating belt thing that lets you float. um, so it's really easy. And it's a good workout. And it stretches my body and helps with the neuralgia. And overall, just makes me feel good emotionally and physically. Um, and I hadn't gone in a long time. I've been really tired and really depressed. Um, and in a lot of pain. And it's really hard to get up and do things when you're in pain. Um, and I tell myself that I should, and I don't always listen to myself. So tonight I went. I set time aside. I was going to go with a friend. They ended up not being able to go, but I went anyway. And I got in the water, and I felt like I was home, and it was great and wonderful. Um, and then we started working out, and I put 15 minutes into it. My tumor decided that it didn't really like Aquafit. Now, the last time I went to Aquafit, I didn't have a tumor, or at least it wasn't significant enough to impact me. But now it is. Like, I don't know. My thyroid makes my throat, like, I can touch here and feel like the swollenness. And then the thymoma is pressing on nerves, so I get sharp stabbing pains in my chest, and down my arm, and on my side. And it's always there. The pain is constant, but sometimes it gets really bad. And it got really bad. And I think it was a lot of like the arm movements just made the nerves that are irritated more irritated. And then it hurt to breathe. And I told myself that I was not going to let this stupid friggin' tumor ruin my experience. So I continued and went with it. Almost passed out from the pain, which is not a good thing to do in water. But I made it through it, and I cannot even describe to you the amount of pain that I'm currently in. So probably wasn't worth it. And it really sucks because it was the thing that I was looking forward to, making me feel better, physically, emotionally, everything. And it didn't work. It actually made everything worse. So I'm having, you would think, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2006, so it's been a decade. Used to autoimmune disease and it changing and modifying, and have to modify my behavior to deal with it. But the nice thing about the type of MS I have is that I relapse and then I get a little bit better. And I can deal with the relapses because I have those better periods of time. But it's really hard when you don't have those better periods of time. So I've pretty much had a fucked up body constantly for over a year. And this tumor thing has been driving me nuts for, I don't even know how many months now. At the very least since June. And just getting worse and worse. And it's got to a point where it's really hard to deal with the pain. It's hard to think, it's hard to do schoolwork. It just kind of feels like it's taking over everything. So, I'm gonna have to find something else to do to take my mind. It doesn't take my mind off the pain, but gives me at least something else to do. School's not cutting it anymore, and work's not cutting it, and I can't do Aquafit. And I'm terrified to try yoga again because I love it, and if I have the same reaction, I don't think I can deal with it. I think it's easier just to tell myself that I'm too busy to go than to go and realize that I can't anymore. So autoimmune diseases suck, but I think tumors suck more. Um, yeah. I started making bath bombs. That's a weird thing, but I've also started taking more baths because it doesn't really help with the pain, but it helps with my mind. And bath bombs are kind of expensive, but they're kind of fun to make, so that helps. That's not an exercise, though, so I'm not really sure what um, to do. Because swimming is supposed to be the thing that everyone can do as long as you can swim. But it's the thing that your body and how able your body is doesn't really matter. But it's not anymore.